Welcome and thank you for tuning in tonight, everyone. Tonight, your 2-7 Boone Toradors face the 0-5 Winterset Huskies. Doors coming off a hot win over Des Moines East, winning 3-0 in sets. Hoping to continue the sets tonight. Tonight, along with myself, commentating Luis Maldonado, I'm joined by newcomer Kyle Lehman.
What's up? Thanks for having me.
Well, Kyle, as we get ready here, about 7 minutes to first serve here. Hopefully Doors can continue their success tonight.
Yeah, tonight for the Doors, it's all about continuing their hot streak from Des Moines East as they face an 0-5 Winterset team. They'll look for major contributions from senior Erin Aids as she leads the team in kills and aces.
Is that 61 kills there? Time?
61 kills is correct, yes.
And then the closest one after that is Savannah Paul with 33.
That is correct.
So a big contributor here tonight will probably be Erin Aids, like Kyan said, as well as Savannah Paul here. Let's see what the Doors can do. We'll be right back before pregame. as we get ready here, hearing our rules and other things before the game as we get ready for the anthem here. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight and appreciate the views. It supports Boone and gives us the opportunity to do these things. So thank you to everyone tuning in as we get ready here for the pledge.
Are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to High School for
don't
High
do
School
assists.
Volleyball. Tonight's
You can do
round
blocks.
matchup features
Because assists on there, there's like
against the Huskies from Winterset.
So do block.
Now let's introduce starting lineups. First for the visiting Winterset Huskies. A senior at 5'5", number 3, Taya Claymeyer.
For Winterset here,
A 5'5" senior, number 5, Molly Breeding.
Molly Breeny.
A junior at 5'8", number 7, Zoe Breeding.
Then a junior, Zoe Breeding.
5'9" junior, number 9, Bryn Acton.
Bryn Acton.
Next for the Huskies, a 5'10" sophomore, number 14, Grace Anderson.
Grace Anderson, a sophomore.
A 5'10" freshman, number 17, Dottie Reed.
Dottie Reed.
Rounding out the starting lineup for the Huskies.
And rounding out the end of the Husky lineup,
Senior, number 20, Tara Vandewater.
number 20, Tara Vandewater.
Coached by head coach Callie Schultz.
As we get ready here for your Toradors. And here comes your doors.
Junior, number 5, Haley.
Number 5, junior Haley Lingo.
A 5'7" senior, number 7, Aaron Ames.
And then number 7, Aaron Ade, senior.
5'6" junior, number 8, Annie Punchzik.
Junior Addie Tunsvik, number 8.
Senior, number 9, Savannah Paul.
Number 9, senior Savannah Paul.
A 5'5" sophomore, number 10, Jenna Jackson.
Number 10, Jenna Johnson, a sophomore.
A 5'10" junior, number 15, Emma Weeble.
And number 15, junior Emma Wiebold. And to round it off, number 6, Gracie Gustafson, a senior for the doors. That is your starting lineup for tonight. As we get ready here for the pledge, we'll be back momentarily. Kind, such a great way to start off the night with the pledge, don't you say?
Yes.
As we get ready here for the first serve, Kind, I believe you have some stats on Wintersets.
Yeah, so coming into the night for Winterset, junior number 9, Bryn Acton, leads the team in kills. So look for her to be active on the offensive side of the ball for the Huskies. And on the defensive side, Mackenzie Craven, sophomore, and Dottie Reed, freshman, are tied with 5 blocks each. So look for them to make some noise on the defensive end for the Huskies.
As we get ready here, Time, what do you think the game plan is for the Boone tonight?
I think just trying to be active on both sides of the ball, communication, stuff like that is big for this team, I think, to keep this win streak going.
If they can secure the win tonight, make the Huskies here 0-6, it will give them great momentum going into the next one.
It would put the Toreadors at 3-7, so hoping to get a 2-game win streak going here with a win tonight.
Yep, that would be great. As the referee is given a little bit of instruction to the Huskies as we prepare ourselves.
Getting some final words in here as we start the match. Break the huddle, and here we go.
Yes, yes. Oh, equipment malfunction here. Hopefully the ref can get it situated before then. Now, Seakine, we don't have much height. The Doors do not. Our tallest player is 5'10". So we're going to have to do a lot of just getting the ball over the net and playing up close.
Yep, it just goes back to that being active in communication, I think, for us.
Yes.
With our lack of height.
And Vandewater off to serve. Doors playing around it. Sierra Aaron Age trying to get the ball over the net, but does go out of bounds, leading to a Husky point.
Expect to see a lot of that from the Doors tonight, setting it up to AIDS, as she is our leader in kills.
Yep. As Vandewater gets ready to go again. Gustafson. And AIDS with another attempt at a spike. But I believe it's called a net.
Net violation there.
Vandewater trying again. Gustafson diving for a floor. Johnson to AIDS. AIDS getting it over. Huskies setting something up. Little tip. Johnson goes up to AIDS, who tries to get it over, but blocked by number 17, Dottie Reed.
She was one of their block leaders I just talked about. So
yes, that is an issue that the Doors are going to have to face.
Doors might have to look to spike it on the other side there.
Yep. Oh, and goes out of bounds. Vandewater having her bad serve as the bullpen gets excited. Jenna Johnson back to serve for the Doors. Goes over. Huskies playing pinball here. Johnson to Paul, to Gustafson, who gets it over. And goes out of bounds. Number 9 there for the Huskies, Acton, trying to sneak it over, but not able to.
That was a good point for the Doors, as they were able to recover from a bad pass there and get the point.
2-3 now as Johnson serves, goes into the net. Now making it 4-2 Huskies. Number 17, Dottie Reed, coming out for number 8, Gracie Briney, as she goes back to serve. Briney gets set. It's over. Gustafson to AIDS, who sets. To Tunzovic, who hits it over. Huskies trying to set up another little dump pass over the net.
That's another kill for Acton, as she has done that little dump over twice now, and it's got the Doors both times.
Yes, she's trying to use all that open space that the Doors leave. Briney now again. Aid sets. Johnson once more to Weebold, who does a great job of making it hard for Winterset to get that ball. (5-3) now as Aids gets set to put it over, or attempts to anyways. Maybe it's the jitters kind, but hopefully that is not a trend tonight.
Yeah, that is out of character for AIDS, as she is one of our better servers on this younger Toreador team.
Huskies, oh, maybe a little copycat syndrome here as number 7, Greeting, hits into the net as Gustafson goes back to serve for the Doors. Over it goes. Huskies going for a spike, but it goes way out of bounds. Giving the Doors the point, making it 6-5 now. Huskies up by 1.
Doors coming back here after a rocky start, back down 1.
Over it goes. And another spike attempt. AIDS dives for it, but not able to dig it out of the ground.
That was a good comeback by the Huskies as they were able to find the hardwood there, get it on the ground, and get the point after sending it over on their last attempt.
Up. Acton now back to serve. Believe a line violation by Acton. She was over before her serve. As Acton comes out, Van de Water comes in. Now Tunzovic gets ready to serve.
A little confusion here about who just subbed in, I believe.
Huskies getting a little talk to, but oh, pardon. It is for the younger team being on the court. Bit too close.
The bench was getting a little too close to the court there for the referee's liking.
Get into the action. There's Tunzovic now. Another spike attempt. Oh, a good block by Halingo, but kept alive by the Huskies. Tunzovic to Johnson, who hits it over. Set up the fake set. Multiple doors diving for the ball as AIDS just gives it a light tap. Another spike and a good block. Jenna Johnson and Haley Lingo there at the net to knock that down.
Yeah, Lingo's been really good on the defensive side of the ball as she leads our team in blocks, and she shows why there. She has 2 and 1 point.
As Tunzovic sends it over, it's tied game now, 7-7. AIDS to Johnson, who sets it up for Paul. Van de Water hits it over. Johnson sets it up. Lingo with a little tap. Not a bad play there by the Huskies. Confused the doors, but still a close game.
Yeah, just able to find that little space. The doors left open in the middle of the court there. That's been a successful thing for the Huskies so far. Maybe something the Toreadors should look to address here.
Number 5, Breeding back. Gustafson. Oh, not able to keep it in bounds as Johnson there on Gustafson's little hit that went a little awry.
Doors will look for a quick recovery here.
Still a close game as AIDS hits it up. Johnson sets back, and Paul hits it over. And another spike attempt, not able to get it. Johnson to Tunzovic. Oof. Good attempt there by Tunzovic, just towed the line a little bit. She had a little bit too much power. Breeding now. Johnson sets up for Lingo. Doesn't get enough of the ball there. 11-7 now is your score. Huskies up by 4.
Doors really need to get back on the board here as the Huskies have gone on a little run. And it will not happen here, unfortunately.
Yes, Tunzovic there diving on the play. Able to get it. Timeout here.
Toreadors take a much-needed timeout. Get back on track here.
Maybe it's just the nerves kind, I don't know, but Doors are down by 5. Hopefully they can kill this momentum here that the Huskies have. Well,
We better hope.
Yes. We can keep this a close game if the Doors just keep working and doing good here. But it's still early in the game, so we will see. Again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. You all make this possible. And without you, me and Kyle wouldn't be able to do this amazing job that we have of commentating these nights. So we thank you all greatly for it. We'll be right back at this timeout.
All right, both teams back on the court here as we resume play. Toreadors down at 12-7 to the Winterset Huskies.
As Breeding gets ready to hit it in. Gustafson off the forearms. Johnson hitting it up as AIDS hits it over. Diving attempt there by number 7, Breeding.
Good recovery there for the Huskies.
As Lingo again not able to get enough of that ball. I think they're just killing themselves here, Kyan. They have good setups. It's just not getting enough of it.
Yeah, with those taller Winterset players up at the net, it's going to be tough for the Doors to get it over them consistently tonight.
Yes. Breeden hitting it over. Gustafson to Johnson, who sets it up for Paul. And leads to a point. I believe.
Second net violation on the Doors tonight so far.
Yes. 15-7 now. Hopefully the Doors can mount a comeback here in set one. Breeden getting ready again. She hits it over. Tunzovic not able to get enough of it as Johnson tries to recover.
The Doors just look kind of out of sync here as they give a little run to Winterset. It's just, I think communication is the big key here.
Yes. Then you go back to that Des Moines East game. Won 3-0.
Whatever they were doing there did work. So.
Yes. Paul sits it over and finds a little space in the Husky defense.
Real heads-up play by Paul there, just finding the open space on the court.
Yes. Great setup by everyone else in that play as well.
Hopefully kills the momentum the Huskies were trying to mount.
As Paul gets ready to serve. Her hit floats over. Vanderwater. And spike attempt. Tunzovic saves it though. Aids giving a mean spike right in the Huskies' face.
And that's what we've got to do. Get the ball up in the air for Erin Aids and let her just hammer it down on the Huskies' defense. She leads the team in kills, and hopefully we can get her more tonight.
Paul gets back once more, hits it over. Oh, a little tap over by the Huskies. Paul saves it though. Paul goes for another spike attempt, but a little too much power under that. Number 3, Killmeyer coming in for number 4, Little.
She'll come in to take the serve.
Now coming in, Husky serve. Gustafson didn't read as much, but they Doors save it. Paul hits the aids, who gives a little tap over. Huskies finding again that open space that the Doors keep leaving in the middle of the court.
Huskies now move to 18 points as they close in on that 21 mark.
Doors down by 9 here. Husky serve. Tunzovic. Johnson to Lingo, who gets most of it. Not enough though. Tunzovic communication now from the Doors, which is good to see. As Aids hits it over. Good rally here. Oh, Tunzovic. She didn't touch that ball. That would have led a point. Maybe stop the momentum here from the Huskies.
As we'll get a substitution for the Toreadors is number 3, Bailey Bunning, I believe, entering the game for junior Addie Tunzovic.
Killmeyer goes back again for her serve. Getting over. Gustafson again giving a lot of power. Johnson looking a little wrapped up there in the net. Triple hitting that ball there.
Doors look to really get back on track here as the Huskies are 1 point away from the set.
Killmeyer. Oh, and number 3, Bailey Bunning. She's a sophomore, so she might not have her varsity sea legs under her yet.
Oh.
But we'll see here.
How far does the set go?
21. Johnson there to set it up, and Aids hitting it over. Too far out of bounds, though.
So that'll put him at 22.
As I believe that concludes. Oh, it's a timeout. So right here, we'll be right back after the break. as we come back here, Kyan. Hopefully the Doors have a little bit of a pep talk there that can get them back in this game.
Yeah, Doors got a rally here as the Huskies try to get to that 25-point mark to win set 1.
As Paul gives it to Johnson, who sets it up for Aids on another spike attempt.
Aids just a little long there.
I think Aaron just gives a little bit too much on that ball, trying to kill it. Maybe a little soft touch would help here. Killmeyer, Gustafson, Johnson sets up for Lingo, who gets it over this time. Oh, a good block there by Doors. Breeding, hits it over. Aids now trying to go for another spike attempt. Vandewater sets it up. Good rally here by Doors. Gustafson sets. Johnson another one. Paul floats it over. Vandewater. Point there for the Doors. You can hear the bullpen getting rowdy again.
That was the longest point of the night so far for this game. That was a good one.
If the Doors can keep doing that, they could get close here, make it close anyways. Down by 13. As Gustafson goes back to serve. As Lingo comes out for Wiebold. I believe a little confusion on the floor.
There we go. We finally get the substitution. 11, Danny Eshelman will enter the game for Haley Lingo.
Glad we could solve that as Eshelman goes back to serve for the Doors. Encouraging words by the bullpen. As Eshelman hits it over, Vandewater to Breeding. Sets it up for a little tap.
Just didn't get enough of that one.
Yes.
As the Doors will now move to 11 in their quest back to get even here with the Huskies.
Eshelman goes back once more. Set it up, Breeding sets, and it goes out of bounds. This could be the momentum that the Doors need, Kyan, to get back in this game.
Yeah, the last couple points here for the Doors have looked pretty good. We'll see if they can keep that going here.
Eshelman serve, it's over. Vandewater saves it for the Huskies. Bunning to Johnson, who sets it up for Aids with a little tap.
They'll call a carrier lift on the Toreadors' Aaron Aids as she tried to recover that ball.
Huskies 1 point away from winning the set as Vandewater goes back. Gustafson, Johnson, Aids, who gives it a little bit too much power.
We've seen her do that a couple times tonight, so she just needs to get in that rhythm and try to get the spikes back on track here.
First set goes to the Huskies. Hopefully Boone can win this next one and make it even. As we take a quick break here, I want to thank everyone once more for tuning in. You guys make this possible for people like me and Kyan, and to the Booster Club as well for providing all this wonderful equipment that we use here today. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back, everyone. As we come close to the end of this break, I think if the Doors can just come out early here, communicate a little bit better, and stay out of the net, they could have a chance to win the set here well.
Yeah, for the Doors, it's just taking this one set at a time as they try to climb back from their early deficit. This is really communication, I think, is really the key.
Yes.
Hopefully we can also get the kills back on track, because that was something the Doors struggled a little bit with in the first set.
As the Doors are trying to pump each other up here before this second set begins. And
it will be Gustafson back to serve.
yes, as the whistle blows, Gustafson gets set and ready. Goes over, Vandewater to Breeding, who goes a little far. Leading the point to Boone. Great start.
Hot start for the Doors in this second set as we get the early 1-0 advantage.
Yes. Which if the Boone can keep doing this, keep it. A good shot of winning as Gustafson's serve goes over. Breeding tries to save it. And a good block there.
Point will go to Huskies as the block attempt was tipped out of bounds, unfortunately, for the Toreadors. Even it up at 1-1.
Number 7, Aaron Aids, and number 15, Emma Wiebold there in the attempt. It was a good block, just bad hit off the hands. As Johnson gives a good little tap over. Paul trying to keep it alive. Gustafson as well. As number 3, Bailey Bunning, not able to keep it going. But it was a tough play, so you can't give her too much of the fault.
I'm really impressed by the Huskies' ability to recover on that one. As I thought we found a weak spot in the D, but apparently not.
Wiebold goes for the spike. Vandewater goes wild. Number 12 for the Huskies, Mackenzie Craven, trying to save it there, but not able to.
So we'll get Addie Tunzovic re-entering the game for Bailey Bunning.
Number 10, Jen Johnson, back to serve. Serve goes up. Reining sets it up. Johnson gives it over. Little fake there by Aids. Doesn't work for Tunzovic. Number 17, Dottie Reed there on the block. Reed comes out for Gracie Briney. As Briney goes back for the serve. Goes up. Gustafson to Wiebold. Little miscommunication there. Vandewater saves it for the Huskies. Gustafson dives. Aids a great hit over, finding a little hole in the Huskies defense.
What a point by the Doors as they were able to make multiple diving attempts there.
Great effort and hustle there by the Doors, making this game even now. As Aids serves over. Oh, Paul almost getting there.
That will be 4 hits for the Toreadors, giving the point to Winterset.
As number 3, Femeyer comes out for Little. And number 11, Ella Hall, comes in for Anderson. Gustafson to Johnson to Paul. He's a great spike. Doors keeping it alive. Savannah Paul now. Try to go for the attempt, but number 9, Acton and Breeding there on the block.
Point will go to the Doors as Paul was able to get multiple good spike attempts in there.
Weevil goes back to serve. Breeding sets it up. Aids. Good little tap over by Paul there. Aids. Tunzovic with a little tap. Vandewater. Breeding.
Good tip by the Doors there as they were able to keep that one off the ground.
Good rally here by both teams. Lingo trying to set it, but was not able to, didn't get enough of it.
Acton again on that kill for Winterset.
1 point deficit here for the Doors, making it 5-4 with that point. Going to the Huskies. As 9, Acton going back. Paul with the spike.
Not able to get that one over as she has earlier in this set. Doors will look to get back on track here as they've given up 2 in a row to Winterset. 6-4, Huskies advantage.
Acton serve was over, Tunzovic. Johnson, miscommunication there. I believe Johnson was trying to go to Lingo thinking she was on her back half, but just a little short. Lingo thought she was setting up for something different. Gustafson to Johnson for aids, but blocked by the Huskies. And a great hit there by, I believe it was Lingo, kind.
Yeah. Haley Lingo able to redeem herself there as she gets that one over after the miscommunication in the last point.
Making it right on that line as number 3, Bailey Bunning, coming in to serve as Tunzovic goes out. Bunning serve goes over. Huskies, little tap over. Johnson, Lingo. Another miscommunication there. Paul able to get it over. Aids. Johnson almost finding that hole. Aids hits it out, but Gustafson keeps it alive as Aids hits it over. Another great rally here. Johnson. Vanderwater hitting it over. Aids with a spike attempt, and it lands.
What a rally for Erin Aids there. She kind of took over that point.
Scared me there kind of a couple times when 2 people would go for that ball. Thought it would land. Wrong spot. As Bunning serve goes. Vanderwater trying to get there on the play, but not able to.
Doors able to even this one back up, 7 apiece.
As Bunny now goes for her 3rd serve. Oof. Number 14, Gracie Anderson for the Huskies, trying to spike it, but
Doors really have the momentum here as that is 4 points in a row, I believe, for them. As Winterset comes up short on their spike attempt.
Anderson trying with the spike. Erin Aids says, no, I'll give you one of mine. And going out of bounds. Great job there for the discipline of Gracie Gustafson not to hit that ball.
Yeah, good decision there by Gustafson as it gave the Doors a point. Hopefully more good decisions to come down the road.
Bunning hits it to Hall. Huskies try to set something up here. Hall, attempting to just tap it over, but didn't give it enough juice there.
I like the idea there is we have hit it hard at him a couple times in a row, try to sneak one in there, but unfortunately not able to get it to go over that net.
Dottie Reed coming in for number 8, Gracie Briney. Number 5, Breeding goes back to serve. And serve right into the net, apparently. Bullpen doing a great job over there of keeping this game exciting.
Cheering on the Doors, trying to get them to rally for this win here in set 2.
As Paul hits it over, Vanderwater, DeBrining. Number 14 there, Gracie Anderson, spiked it over, and Gustafson not able to handle it, going right off her right forearm.
That was really a powerful spike there by number 14. Something we have not seen too much of from Winterset. It's been a lot of short little tappers and stuff like that, but lots of power there.
Claire Meyer goes back. Hits the top of the net, AIDS saves it for Doors.
Unable to keep that one in bounds as she goes a little bit long over the back.
AIDS a little frustrated with herself. Typically, she's pretty good with those types of spikes, but something's off tonight as Clearmeyer goes back for the serve. Johnson keeping it in bounds as Bunning taps it over.
Bunning just barely able to squeak that one over, and it works out in the Doors' favor this time.
Going off the forearms of two Huskies there.
We'll get Wiebold subbing in for Lingo.
As Gustafson goes back to serve. Vanderwater. Brining to Anderson.
Anderson able to get the power to go in again, second time.
Her spike falls just barely tiptoeing the line, but enough to get the point.
It'll even it up 11-11 here in set 2.
As Vanderwater gets back to serve. Johnson has a little setup for AIDS. A block attempt there by Wiebold and AIDS, but not able to connect. So it falls down for the point to the Huskies. Vanderwater hits an over. AIDS tried to go for the spike there, but mistimed her jump.
Those are some things the Doors will have to clean up if they want to contest the Huskies for this set here. Just making sure they're able to do the fundamentals and easy things right here.
That's all that matters. The little details wins you games, kind. Johnson sets it up for AIDS once more. Who this time taps it over. And Johnson having a good decision there of leaving it, going out of bounds.
AIDS gets her redemption there as her and Johnson are able to get that one over the net for the Doors point.
As Bunning comes out, tons of it comes in. Huskies setting something up again, but Paul not having any of it. As AIDS taps it over. And a miscommunication there, the Huskies leads to a point for Boone.
Great placement by AIDS as she is able to tap that one over, something she's had some success with here tonight. Just finding the weak spot in that Huskies defense.
Tied up now, 13-13 as Johnson goes back for her serve. Breeding attempts to get the ball up to her teammate, but not able to there. Johnson once more back to serve. Huskies trying to keep it in. Johnson saving it. Great save there by Tunzovic. Paul diving there. Almost got it over the net, kind, but just a little bit too left.
Yeah, Toreadors had multiple efforts there to keep that point alive. Unfortunately, in the end, not able to get that win of the point.
Number 8, Gracie Briney back to serve. As Wiebold sets it over. Paul.
That is a lift on number 5 for the Huskies. Doors will take the point.
Good little momentum killer there for the Doors. As Aids go back to serve. Breeding sets it up. Great job by that Gustafson. Great little hit over. Breeding sets up for another spike attempt.
Doors able to get up and contest that spike attempt and get it to fall back on the Husky side of the net. As they will take the point and go up by 2, 16-14.
Great job there by Tunzovic, number 8 and 15, Emma Wiebold with that block. Aids with a good serve once more. Huskies a little tap, Tunzovic keeps it alive. Paul gives an attempt to spike. And out of bounds on number 12, Kenzie Craven.
Doors have been looking good here in this little stretch so far. Bullpen really giving that encouragement to the Doors.
Zades goes back for her third serve. Ooh.
Nothing much you can do about that.
No, you can't.
You get that much power straight down at the ground. Tough to defend.
As Little comes in for Kleemeyer, and Craven goes out for Hall. Hall's serve goes back, and back too far apparently.
Yeah, that serve long for the Huskies. Their serves have not been on point as much as they were in the first set. Doors looking to take advantage of that errant serve.
As we will get set here.
Couldn't capitalize there as we return the favor with a mistake, giving the serve back to the Huskies.
Acton now back to serve. Her hit is over. Lingo trying to get there on a spike. Great job there. It did enough where Huskies weren't able to handle it.
Bunning enters for Tunsvik to take the serve. As Doors up 3, looking to close in on that 25 mark to take the set.
Hit over by Bunning. A spike attempt by number 14, Gracie Anderson, but a little too much power just like AIDS. Bunning goes back now for serve. Attempt there by the Huskies to spike it, but saved by Bunning.
Net violation there on the Huskies. Gives the Toreadors the point. 4 away from their 25-point mark.
A violation there by number 14, Anderson, as Huskies trying to stop the momentum here by the Doors kind, 21-16. All they need is 4 more points in this game, or this set is wrapped up for the Doors.
Yeah, with a set win here, they would even it up at 1 apiece. So the Toreadors really looking to capitalize and even it up here.
I will say, kind, they're looking a lot cleaner than they did in set 1. Maybe it was just the first set jitters or what, but Doors communicating better and getting balls where they need to be, spots that are open.
Yeah, they've looked a lot cleaner this set. Hopefully we can keep that going coming out of the timeout as the Huskies break their huddle. Boone still talking things over.
Bullpen getting rowdy over there.
Boone finally breaks their huddle. 10 seconds left in the timeout. We will resume play. 21-16. Toreadors up. Looking to even it up a set apiece.
Bunning serve now. Going over. Number 5 there, trying to set it up. Aids. Johnson. To Paul. A good spike there. Breeding. Trying to get it. Paul once more, but this time a little tap over. And a great spot there by Paul.
Yeah, Savannah able to get that powerful spike in the court. Give the Doors 3 points away from this set.
A great setup there, Kyan. You see how she went for a spike first, didn't connect. Next one was a little tap over, and there's a spike again.
Yeah, really mixing things up, making it hard for the defense.
Yes. This Bunning's serve goes over. Great save there. Huskies another spike attempt, doesn't connect. It's Paul with a little lazy little hit there, but catches the left side of her hand, not able to get it inbounds. As Reed comes in for number 8, Briney. Breeding back to serve for the Huskies. Johnson attempting to get that over, but she's met by another Husky defender. Lingo tried there on the save, but not able to. Breeding serve is over. Aids with another little spike set. Little not getting onto that ball enough. Great job there by Aaron to just fake out the spike and give a little tap.
I think Aids has to be the person the Toreadors keep looking for, as she's been able to put away a couple points here.
Doing a great job as Paul gets ready to serve. Vanderwater. Breeding trying to set something up there, but just didn't get enough of the hand under.
The Doors will have a set point here as we look to take it. Even it up at 1-1.
Paul not getting enough power under there.
Huskies will take the serve. Looking to come back and not let the Toreadors take this set.
Fittermeyer now for the Huskies. Trying to break 20 here. Johnson sets it up for Aids. There's a mean spike down to end the set right there.
Great way to end it for the Doors as Aids is able to power that one down. They got to keep looking her way if they want to keep being competitive.
Doing a great job there. Aids setting that spike down with authority. We'll be right back after this break for set number 3. As you come back from the break, Huskies are ready to go for set number 3. Doors still talking, trying to figure out their game plan here going to set number 3.
All even here, 1 apiece as the Doors break their huddle, looking to take set 2 off the Huskies.
Doors trying to hype each other up now, getting themselves psyched for set number 3 here. Kind of feel like the Doors play like they did last set. This game is a lockup for them.
Yeah, I think just keep doing the things they were doing. They were looking good last set. See if we can continue that here.
As Vanderwater gives it to Gustafson, who's not able to handle it.
Not off to a good start, but the Doors will look to recover here.
They've been in this position before, so I don't think we have much of an issue to worry about.
Yeah.
Still early in the set here. Gustafson gives it to Johnson, who gives it to Weebold, who attempts to get it over, but Number 17, Reed. Number 5, Breeding there. Reed is 5'10", so it gives a little bit of a challenge to the Doors who try to get those little small hits over. Oh, Paul's saving it in the back as Gustafson sends it over.
What a recovery by the Doors there.
Huskies attempting to set up a spike. Great effort there by both Gustafson and Aids. And a great block attempt, a great job.
Really a statement point there for the Doors as they were able to really get down and dirty for that point.
Great effort, which leads to a good block by both Aids and Weebold. Huskies trying to set something up. Paul not able to get under that ball enough to set it. As Reed comes in for number 8, Briney. Oh, pardon, backwards, as Briney comes in for Reed. The serve goes over. Johnson sets it up for Tunzovic, who attempts to spike but is blocked.
Doors have struggled a little bit coming out of that break, but they'll look to get back on track here as they're down 4-1. Still early though, so they've got plenty of time to get back on track.
Of course. As Johnson sets it up for Paul with a little tap. Breeding sets it up for number 9, Acton, who spikes it down with authority.
Acton leads their team in kills for a reason as she's able to hammer that one down.
Huskies trying to send a statement here. Let's see if the Doors can respond. Johnson sets it up for Aids. A little tap as Vanderwater hits it high in the sky. Weebold tempting on the spike. Breeding sets it up to Acton, who just taps that ball right over.
Doors trying to talk to each other, get each other back on track as they take the serve here.
Oh, little net play there, but no call. Johnson attempts to save the ball there, but not able to get it up enough for her teammates to get it. As Briney goes back for a serve. A little miscommunication there by the Doors, leading to a point for the Huskies.
Yeah, so far this set's been a big struggle for the Doors, only able to get that 1 point, giving up 8. Just looking to get back on track and keep their minds right for this, hopefully, comeback.
Briney's serve goes over. Johnson sets it up for Aids, who spikes it right in the Huskies' face.
I think that's the recipe for success here. Really just get it up to Aids and let her hammer it down.
Aids does a great job of serving and spiking, so...
Make you eat your words there.
Yeah, I figured. It's the commentator's curse, I swear, kind. Always happens.
Here we go, push here, Huskies, let's go!
As excitement from both sides of the gym. As Paul tries to get there on the dive, but not able to get enough of the ball. Husky serve goes over. Johnson sets it up for Paul, who nearly kills the ref in the back right, going out of bounds.
Yeah, Doors just have not looked too good here in this third set.
They seemed a little bit misfiring there as Weeble sends it out.
Another misfire there as the Huskies will take the commanding 12-2 lead, forcing the Doors to take a timeout.
I think Doors are a little frustrated with themselves right now. Not everything's going their way, but hopefully with this timeout, Coach Xander can get them right.
Yeah, hopefully Coach Zindel's words can get the Doors back on track here. Make a little comeback in this third set.
Again, thank you for everyone who's tuning in tonight. You make these streams possible, and I hope that we can provide you with a good stream for you to watch these things. We'll be back right after the timeout.
All right, we're back here, Kate Shelley Fieldhouse. Doors looking to mount a comeback from this 12-2 deficit.
As Huskies serve goes right into the net.
Off to a good start here after the timeout.
Might be the momentum shift here, Kine.
Hopefully it is here.
Weeble goes back for her serve. Huskies able to keep it in. An attempt blocked there by Paul and Lingo, but Acton just smacking it right down.
She's been big tonight for the Huskies as she's been active on the offensive and defensive side of the net, blocking and killing.
Gustafson, a little weird hit there. Johnson trying to get it out of the net, but not able to. Extending the lead now for the Huskies, 14-3. Acton serve, goes over. Johnson sets it up for AIDS, who gives a good spike, which falls right on the line.
That was the closest call we've seen tonight. Barely able to squeak that one in. Doors will get back on the board, still down 10.
Bunning coming in for Tunzovic. Oh, a little net play there. Vanderwater saving it for the Huskies. As Paul gives a little delayed attempt, but goes a little awry.
Yeah, the timing on some of their kill attempts has just been a little bit off as the Doors are losing here in set 3. Just getting that timing and communication back on track, I think, will set them up for some success here as we look forward.
The misfires are a big issue here in this third set, but hopefully Doors can get it together. Bunning to Johnson. Gives it to Paul. Huskies trying to save this point, but Lingo saying, no ma'am.
What a read by Lingo there. She's able to read exactly what the Huskies were going to do, get up and really make that block for the Doors.
Putting it right in this open spot of the Husky defense. Paul to serve. Vanderwater to Breeding. Huskies attempt to spike. Aaron attempts one of her own. Great save by Aaron. Little rally starting to begin here. Johnson, a good set over. Oh, number 5, Breeding trying to give a little dump over, but
tremendous rally for the Doors. Able to get that long point to go their way.
Yes. So Paul goes back for her second serve. Breeding. Ooh. Number 14, Gracie Anderson, stopping the momentum there for the Doors. Number 3, Kielmeyer, back to hit. Gustafson to Johnson to Lingo.
Lingo just able to get enough to get that one to go the Doors' way. 16-7, set 3.
Bullpen getting active there, Kine.
Yeah. Hopefully they can keep it going as Doors look to mount a comeback.
Gustafson serve goes over. Oh, Paul trying to keep that in play, but not able to, just going off the tip of her hand.
Just too much power from the Huskies attackers there. as they are able to power that one down. They've been big this set so far, as 14 and 9 have been able to really command the front of the net there.
Ball and going over. Oh, a great little setup there. Another spike attempt. Bunny not able to keep it alive.
Yeah, once again, it's just the power up front for the Huskies. Too much for the Doors.
Be end of water now. Back for the Huskies. Oh, Gustafson, not sure what happened there. Maybe wrist read the ball. Leading to a point for the Huskies. (19-7) now. Huskies up. Aids a diving attempt. Huskies trying to keep it alive. Aids, little tap. Rebound there. Didn't do a lot to the ball, but did enough to get that point for the Doors.
That's what it's going to be all about, just doing enough to come back, win it 1 point at a time. Aaron Aids able to put that one away.
She really gave that one an authority spike there, saying this game isn't over yet.
Addie Tunsvik will re-enter the game for Bailey Bunning as Jenna Johnson back to serve.
Breeding sets it up for a spike attempt. Weeble there to say no.
Weeble's been there on the defensive end a couple times here for the Doors in this recent run.
Especially for big points here, kind.
Yeah, hopefully she can keep that going for us.
Anderson hits it over. Aids, another spike attempt. This time it doesn't fall.
Just barely missed that back line there.
Brinney coming in for Reed. As Brinney goes back for her serve. Goes into the net, giving the Doors the ball back. Doors down by 9 here. As Aids serves it over. Not able to get it over though. Craven comes out for Hall. And Clearmeyer comes out for Little. Husky serve. Goes a little far.
Yeah, good eyes there by the Doors as they were able to sniff that one going out the back of the line there.
Weebold serve goes over. Aids. Good spike there. Number 8, Briney trying to keep it alive, but hits it out of bounds.
So that one will be put on the board for the Toreadors. 21-13, Huskies lead. And that'll add another one to the Huskies score, making it 22-13. Just those little miscues by the Doors, I think, have been what's killing them this set. Hopefully they can get back on track here.
As Atkins' serve goes over. Johnson gives a little tip. Huntovic comes in and saves her. Breeding. Sets in up a spike. Which leads to a point for the Huskies there.
Huskies 2 points away here as Acton back to serve.
Huskies trying to put the nail in the coffin here. As Paul tries to get it over. Johnson sets it up for Tunsvik, who gives a little tap.
What a play by Tunsvik there. Able to fake out the defenders, thinking she's going to go for a big spike. Able to just squeak it over for the point.
Just like a pump fake in football there, kind.
Yeah, Great deception by Tunzovic.
Paul's serve goes awry. Goes out the back of the in play line.
Huskies will be 1 point away, I believe.
2 kind.
2.
There
Sorry,
you go,
my
there you
bad.
go. Tunzovic. Little tap over by Johnson.
Doors aren't going down without a fight, as they're able to get another point here. As
Don't know what happened there. Quite confused. Apparently the
Huskies win the set on some sort of call there by the referee.
15-25. A little confusion here by me and Kai. I'm not too sure what happened, but we know that the Huskies won that set. Huskies lead now, 2-1 against the Doors. See if the Doors can mount a comeback and get this next set, and then finally close it out. We'll be right back after the break. As we get set here for set number 4, Doors hopefully get this set win, tying it up.
this is a big set for the Doors, as if they win it, they can tie it. But however, if they lose, it would be a 3-1 comeback that they would have to try to make. And that would be a tough one.
That is right, Kyan. As we get ready here for Weeble to go back and serve. Weeble's serve goes over. A spike attempt by the Huskies, but Lingo says no. Aids hitting it up. Johnson gives it to Tunzovic. As number 15, or pardon, 14, Anderson trying to spike it over, but not able to.
Doors will look to take a 2-0 lead with this Weebold serve.
Weebold serve goes over. Breeding. Oh, almost a accident there.
Able to split the difference between the two Toreadors defenders there.
A little scary moment there. Aids and Johnson about connected right on the chin. But luckily everyone is okay. As Vanderwater goes back. Gustafson. Johnson, who gives it to Paul for a spike attempt. Which doesn't fall, but still early in this set time.
That it is. Toreadors will look to come back here. Not a huge one, but 1 point.
A little miscommunication there. Johnson was trying to give it to Lingo, but Lingo ran a little too fast for Johnson's set. This time, Paul tries again, a little tap over. Vanderwater. It's it back. Lingo attempts to spike it. Johnson trying to keep the ball in, but hits it towards the bullpen.
Yeah, that one ended up in the student section over there.
About struck someone in the head, but it's all right. 4-1 now, Huskies up. Hunzovic gives it to Johnson, who gives it to Aids with a little tap.
The little tap strategy for the Doors has worked early in this set. As Aids is able to get one to go there. Paul had a good one earlier. Now maybe they'll look to get a power spike in there, as the Huskies could be expecting a soft one.
As Bunning goes over, Breeding. Number 17, Reed, hitting it a little too hard out of bounds. Making it in this set now 4-3. Doors only down by 1. Hopefully Bunning can tie it right here. Breeding gives it to, oh! Reed just giving a little soft tap. Lingo and Paul trying to get there on the block, but not able to. As Reed goes out, Bryony comes in. Her serve goes right into the net.
Doors back down 1 again here in this set. 5-4. Paul with the serve.
Vanderwater to Breeding to Acton. Johnson with a good little hit there. Oh, number 12, Craven, expressing that she didn't get enough of that ball, but apparently it worked.
She got just enough to put that over the defenders for the Toreadors.
Number 4, Carter Smith, a freshman for Boone, coming in. As Paul goes and sits out. Here it goes over. Oof. Bunning trying to dig it out of where it was, but goes out of bounds, nearly hitting the official. Gustafson to Johnson, who sets it up for Lingo with a little tap. The spike that lands for Little on the back part of the court.
Yeah, that one had a lot of power behind it. Nothing much the Toreadors could do there.
Doors trying to set something up. Aids attempts to tap it over, but number 5 and number 9 for the Huskies, Breeding and Acton, there to deny her.
As Savannah Paul will re-enter the game for the Toreadors.
Paul now hits it over. Breeding to Acton. Oh, Bunning not able to get enough of it.
Yeah, Dorr's just making the little mistakes here. Little miscues causing them to be down by 6 here in this 4th set.
Dorr's trying to cut this lead down that the Huskies have.
Aaron Ade's just unable to get that one to fall there. That's been kind of a theme tonight, but one that usually is not the case.
It's the opposite of that kind. She's typically pretty good with their spikes, but something's misfiring tonight.
As they give it right back to her there, able to get that one to go.
It's almost like she heard me. She was upset and spiked it right back down in Winterset's face.
So that'll be her 10th kill on the night.
Van Water. Trying little there on the spike. Dorr's not able to handle it. .12-5 is the score. Oh, Aids almost saving that.
Unable to get that one to go back over the net, despite the great effort.
Acton's balls tips the net, but Dorr's able to save it. Breeding tries to set it up for Anderson, but she hits it out of bounds.
I think the Doors really need the bullpen to give some encouragement here as they look to mount this comeback. Big part of the momentum in this gym.
Yes. Oh, a great block there by Aids. As tons of it comes in for Bunning. Jonathan's serve goes over. Little trying to go for the spike attempt, not able to get it. Little once more attempts. Weebold setting it towards the middle. Gustin hitting over. Konzovic now. Anderson to Aids. Vanderwater and Briney trying to save it there, but not able to. Making the lead now smaller, with the Huskies up by 5.
Doors really keeping this run going as they are able to keep it alive here, making it 13-9. Slowly making that trek back.
Only down by 4 now. As Johnson's serve goes over. Gustafson to Johnson, who sets it up for Weebold. Vanderwater able to save it. Looked like a carried attempt, but no one called it.
Beautiful placement by the Huskies there to end the Toreadors' run. As we'll get a substitution here.
Reed in for Briney.
14-9 the score here in set 4.
Oh, a little miscue there by Gustafson Aids. Did not know who was going for that ball, leading to a point for the Huskies.
You know, it goes back to communication.
That's the
Big part of volleyball there. And struggle for the Doors on that play.
This is the thing you talked about the most, Kyan. The beginning of this. As there with Aids with a good spike. Paul able to keep it up. Gustafson hitting it over. Breeding setting it up for Anderson. Paul attempting to get that there on a diving attempt. Breeden hitting it over. Johnson able to keep it alive though. Little spike this time goes way far out. Making it now 16-10. Huskies up only by 6. Aids' hit goes over. Little again attempts for the spike. Johnson this time not able to save it.
Toreadors down 7 here, looking to come back and even this game up.
As Killermeyer goes back to hit. Little fake there by Weebold. Gives Paul a good spike set. Aids attempts to get that ball, but just falls a little short. Clearmeyer goes back. Johnson sets for Weebold. Weebold there on the block, but just goes right off her hands.
Yeah, she was in perfect position, just Winterset able to get it off the part of her hand where it deflected out of bounds.
Winterset catching her break there.
I mean, 19-10. So they look to close in on the 25 mark. As that will not help as it hits the net.
19-11 now. Hopefully a turning point for the Doors here as they're down by 8. Ball going a little far. Weebold frustrated with herself as she walks off to the sideline as Gustafson comes in for her.
Push here, Huskies, let's go.
Vanderwater back to serve. Johnson sets it up for Paul, who just gives a little tap. Great blocking there by number 9 and number 5, Lingo and Paul.
Another good defensive positioning for the Toreadors, and this time it works out for them.
Bunny now, hitting it over. Breeding. Ooh!
Just unfortunate stuff here with those deflected blocks.
Reed caught a break there, hitting it right off the hands of Boone blockers there. Bryony's pass goes back. Sets up Aids for Spike. Reading to Craven, who hits it too far out.
I'll give the serve to the Toreadors and Savannah Paul here. Looking to come back from a 21-13 deficit.
Paul's serve goes over. Acton attempting to get the spike there, but spikes her right into the net.
Yeah, a rare miss hit for her tonight. She's leading their team with 8 kills on the night, so rare to see her miss one like that.
Paul's serve going over. Acton attempts again, but another misfire.
That'll put it 21-15 for the Doors. Slowly trying to come back here 1 point at a time.
Down by 6 now as Paul's kick goes over.
And then just another miscue for the Huskies there. The up front play on these last couple of points has been questionable. Bullpen starting to get into it as the Toreadors within striking distance, we hope.
Oh, Paul's serve just barely going out of bounds, maybe by a couple inches.
Substitutions for the Huskies as they are up 22-16.
Lingo Tries to get the spike there, but goes a little too far. Husky serve. Johnson sets up for Lingo once more.
Lingo able to get that one to go. She will get subbed out for Wiebold here. Gustafson back to serve.
Gustafson serve. Breeding to Acton. That's just been a dynamic duo tonight, Kine, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, they've been deadly tonight. When the ball has been set up for Acton, she has delivered. But she'll take the serve here.
Aids, Bunning, Wiebold.
That one will not go inside the sticks there. As that
Is it?
will do it.
Thors losing 3-1 to the Winterset Huskies, making them now 2-8 on the season. Hopefully Thors can bounce back from this game and come back the next game better.
Yeah, and for Winterset, that's their first win of the year. So that's encouraging for them as they will wrap this one up as the winners.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. And the doors will be at it eventually. So thank you for everything that you guys have done. Thank you for tuning in. And that is sign off, Luis Maldonado and Kyle Lehman.